See all the good things on KGMB9 tonight.
The District, Saturdays on CBS. It's all here.
Molly, you can't leave now. I know what I said, but I believe you. I believe you, and I believe all of it.
Oh, you believe now? Okay, what happens 24 hours from now when you get scientific evidence that disproves everything you saw?
That's not gonna happen.
Why? What's different this time?
Because I saw her. I saw her. I saw Vicky. I saw her in your apartment when I was all alone. No mediums, no Ghostbusters, just Vicky and me, and she gave me all the proof that I need.
So there is truth to the rumor.
Which rumor would that be?
Oh, that you and Lisa Grimaldi joined forces? I just saw her outside. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a long but good day. Hey, I got some champagne for you. That's
No.
Oh, no, I know. Johnny Walker Blue, just for you.
You know what? Since I'm on the clock, I'll settle for a little Johnny Hancock.
What's this about? After all the paperwork we've been through, I thought we were done with this.
Brian Montgomery.
Yeah, we've been down that road.
I realize that, but you forgot to sign your statement. The DA likes everything airtight, so just, look it over and sign on the dotted line. What's up? What are you doing? That is what you said, right?
At the time, yeah, but since then I've learned some new information. Brian was taken in by one of the oldest con
Man,
gangs.
don't even try to sell me that right now.
I'm not trying to justify what he did. I mean, Lord knows he's a big kid, but this time he really got mixed up with some professionals.
Let me get this straight. You're taking back your statement?
Let's just say I don't sign it. Then what?
Was this part of Papa Montgomery's price when you sold you back his shares of the club?
Brian came in, he told me he wanted to pay me back the money. He spent Christmas in a holding cell. Lesson learned. Bygones.
Bygones? You press some serious charges against the guy, Isaac. Sign the statement or not. You can't make this go away.
What about Carly?
What about her?
What if she decides to come back here and she sees us?
She's gone. She won't be back to that.
I know, but...
But what, she stays here? You worried about Carly? Don't worry about Carly. She doesn't matter. She's outlived her usefulness. Before you know it, she'll be back on the streets, camped in the streets. No, where were you?
Right here.
What is it?
Did you hear that?
No.
I heard something.
Huh?
Are you sure that we're alone?
It's a hotel. There are hundreds of rooms, hundreds of doors, people in the home.
No. It was this room, this door.
Oh, so it's room service. I'll have there next. But first I'll have your...
Hi, don't hang up. It's Carly.
What do you want, Carly?
I need to talk to you now.
Talk.
In person. Can I come by?
It's a little late for a visit with Parker, and I thought we agreed about your giving more notice.
This isn't about Parker. Directly.
I really don't have time for this.
It's Craig. Do I have your attention now?
5 minutes, no more.
I'll be right there. I hate to differ with you, Craig. But if anybody has outlived their usefulness, it's you.
Did you hear that? That's the sound of the special kind of clean we quilt into every sheet of Quilted Northern.
Flat tissue doesn't have it.
All that quilting leaves you feeling clean.
Squeaky clean.
Quilted Northern for a quilted clean.
Big news. Conair, who gave you your first dryer, creates the next generation, Dry and Straight. A pop-up concentrator gives you 20% more focused airflow to shine, straighten, fast. Dry and Straight from Conair.
Sunday, my folks come by, special time, so that's why I'm baking up these crescents. They're the heart of the meal. My heart to yours.
Did you know that in clinical studies, Bengay significantly reduced minor arthritis pain, increasing range of motion and flexibility? And now for your aches and pains, get the heating relief of Ultra Strength Bengay with 3 pain relievers. It's the power you want, the relief you need.
You know, when the toilet bowl overflows over the floor, it's not a nice thing. You could have a lot of trouble with your septic if you don't maintain it. It could also back up on the lawn. It's cheaper to maintain your septic system.
The bacteria and enzymes in Rid-X help prevent septic backups. Use Rid-X once a month.
Though dewdrops fall, there's no reason to fear, because magical rash prevention is here. Huggies Supreme Diapers. Huggies Supreme let air flow through to help keep skin dry and help prevent rash caused by wetness. For little creatures everywhere, it's Huggies Supreme, the ultimate in care.
Sometimes life's not fair, but you can make it equal with great taste and 0 calories.
In the battle to prevent the gum disease gingivitis, floss goes a long way, because floss removes plaque between teeth. But for many, that might not be enough. To kill the germs brushing and flossing may miss, use Listerine. Listerine is the one brand, the only brand, clinically proven to flow into the tiny spaces between teeth, to kill germs and help prevent the gum disease gingivitis. Stand up to gum disease. Get in here and fight. With Listerine, don't let a good mouth go bad.
While you're watching As the World Turns, we're watching The World, CBS News.
Their experiments in death, flatlining, end up in murder.
How far would you go to protect someone you loved?
How far would you go?
All the way.
Part of a double diagnosis, CBS Thursday.
I'm Margaret Tom. I'm sorry I'm late.
Apologies are not going to make it if this thing goes to court. So from now on, be on time, no excuses, and the truth and nothing but. Understand?
Yeah.
So, where'd you go?
I went to the scene of the crime. I thought if I saw Isaac man to man, if we talked things out.
Right. Any luck?
I tried to make good, give him some collateral until, things worked out, and then he gave me this.
What is this?
Ruby left that for me. She wanted to make sure that he gives that to me.
Sorry that what happened happened. You won't ever see me again, and I'm sorry about that, too.
That's got to help Brian's case, right? I mean, she's practically admitting that she committed a crime.
You may read it that way, but the cops...
All it says is that she's contrite. That's the extent of it. It doesn't say why she's sorry, or it does not connect her to the con.
Well, it doesn't mean we're completely out of options. If you can identify either the 2 people that told you they lost this bracelet in the first place, then we might be able to break the scam and in return buy you some leniency.
Okay, here's the fun part. Mug shots.
Can't catch anybody. You can't tell us what they look like.
It's a piece of cake, because I never forget a face.
Well, I hope you're right, because if you're not 100% certain of who you identify, you could be doing more harm than good.
Brian can do it, okay? Don't worry, good luck. You ready?
Yeah. It's over, Snyder. I've got a business to run. No, and I've got a job to do.
Then do it, instead of getting other people to do it for you. Look, this is my livelihood, my life. And put it on the line for what? For what?
I understand. So Montgomery's out of your club now. He's somebody else's problem? Oh, don't give me that. It's not about doing my civic duty. This is not about law and order. Oh, no?
No. It's about something else. You can fool yourself, you can fool your wife, but don't come in here trying to fool me.
It's only half about Craig Montgomery. What it's really about is the woman he's living with.
This isn't a very good time. I'll call you later. Patience? Sorry about the interruptus.
Quite all right. Gives me time to think.
About what?
You know, I've been down this road before. You know that, Craig.
You are a woman of the world.
Woman of the world who stepped in every pothole and stumbled over every obstacle in her path.
And you don't want to make the same mistake 18 times?
Something like that.
Yeah, but I get the feeling this is just part of your story here.
You think you know me so well, don't you?
Well, I bet you're wondering how you can trust me so much when your husband has made me his personal mission in life.
Actually, I'm wondering if you aren't using me to get back at him. Are you?
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. This does have to do with your husband.
Five minutes.
That's all I need.
Parker's asleep. Barbara's on her way home, and I really don't need the two of you going at each other.
Good old Barbara. I almost miss her. Long time no tongue lashing. How is she?
Peachy, thanks for asking. What do you want?
I just thought you should know that this microchip deal is going down tonight.
Tonight?
I've made up my mind. I want to wear a wire.
Why?
Because it's the only way you can pin any crime on Craig, am I right?
The last I remember, you were out of the equation.
My situation has changed.
You still haven't answered my question. Why the change of heart?
I have my reasons.
Not to mention a look in your eye that says you're out for blood.
Looks like we have something in common. What does Barbara think of your obsessive investigation,
That's
Hal?
the second time you've mentioned my wife in this conversation. Is there something you would like to tell me, Carly?
I'm just trying to make conversation.
What is it? You're obviously getting at something. I don't have time to play games.
It doesn't matter.
What's wrong with you, Carly? Why don't you just come out? Why don't you just say it?
You know, I was chomping at the bit all the way over here, dying to tell you what I saw, and now that
Well, say it now or you're out the door.
I just came from Craig's. And I saw Craig and your wife kissing.
I'm a junk food junkie. I mean, if it tasted good, I had to have it. I had the thighs to prove it.
If you want a delicious way to lose weight from Slim Fast, grab a meal on the go bar.
They were made for me. I've lost 15 pounds on the Slim Fast plan, and I loved every minute of it. The milk chocolate peanut is incredible. Just toss one in your bag. It's lunch.
22 vitamins and minerals, high in calcium, a well-balanced meal in 4 fantastic flavors.
It's got a big punch to it.
Slim Fast meal on the go bars. Every day. Balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
I am so glad I found these.
There's big news on the flu front from the makers of Advil. Introducing new Advil Flu and Body Ache. It fights fever, aches, and congestion with the known power of Advil. Fight the flu with new Advil Flu and Body Ache.
There's a new Orchard fresh scent from Palmolive Spring Sensations.
Spring is in the air!
New Orchard fresh antibacterial fights germs on hands. It's springtime every time you do dishes.
I hadn't been paid child support for 13 years. 13 years is a long time. Basically, I had a responsibility to raise 2 children the best way that I knew how. I think a great New Year's resolution for anyone in this situation would be to call Support Kids.
Support Kids has collected over $60 million in past due child support. If you have a court order for child support and you're not receiving welfare, call 1-800-801-KIDS and get the support you deserve.
Plumpity plump. Almay plumps lashes twice, inside and out. Introducing the Almay Insider. Panthenol and vitamins help plump lashes on the inside. Gel-like color plumps outside. Even puny lashes look plump. The Almay Insider. It's new.
Purell delivers more moisture than Eucerin and Lubriderm. Dermatologist recommended, Purell heals dry skin better. Women who try it agree. You can see the cure in Purell.
After reviewing the standards file, why
How's it going, Mom?
Mom hasn't studied in a long time.
Mom, do you want anything?
Not now, honey.
It's more than just that great peanut taste. Choosing Jif is a small, simple way of letting someone know you care.
I thought in case you needed a break or something.
You made that for me?
So, what did Vicky say to convince you that she was real?
She said she was just there. She was there. It was real, and the fact that we were alone with no intermediaries, it made it impossible for me to just explain it away. And in some ways, it was like it was like it always was between us. But the difference between today and when you saw her.
Keep going.
I touched her, and she was as real as you are. Right now, but in the split second that I made contact, I don't know, it made the whole last year just disappear.
That's incredible, Jake.
What's wrong?
Made the whole last year disappear. You mean the whole last year is in you and me, don't you?
Hey!
Funny.
Whoa. I'd ask what's going on, but it seems kind of obvious.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Famous last words.
Are we moving back to Oakdale Court?
Yes, but...
Is this by choice or by request?
I've decided that it's the best, right now, thing to do for us to separate, for us to move back to the apartment.
Are we getting kicked out?
No one's getting kicked out.
Yeah. Did you change your mind about us moving in?
No.
Because it may be the kid, but you can't go around making decisions and leaving me out of the loop.
Excuse me. How did you know that there's decisions to be made? Did you tell her?
I thought you'd...
No, Abigail, who told you?
You both did.
If I'd listened to you about Ruby in the first place.
No time for hindsight, okay? We got a bad guy to catch and a good guy to save.
How do I convince your dad to get me out of column A, put me into column B?
Well, there's a lot of stuff going on at home right now, so you just let me worry about my dad, okay? Eyes forward.
Well, I got you into this whole mess, so if anything happens to you because of me...
Yes, you Montagues are always making trouble for us Capulets.
How do you do this to me? I'm looking for a face that may or may not even exist. I'm one face away from getting the boot thrown at me, and you make me feel like the luckiest guy in the world.
Maybe you are.
Hey, Margot. This is it.
Oh, did you see him?
This is the guy who was with the woman who said she lost the bracelet right there.
That's great. We got a positive ID.
Oh, I knew you'd do it.
We did it. We're halfway there, aren't we?
You know, they say you should never ask a question unless you're prepared for the answer, and I guess I fell down on this one.
Don't misunderstand me, Barbara. This has everything to do with your husband, but nothing to do with revenge.
How do you mean?
You are a wonderful, seductive woman who is married to a man who doesn't appreciate you.
But he's a good man.
Yes, but you need a man who will be proud of your accomplishments. You are a brilliant designer. And Hal wants you to treat it like a part-time job.
I have wondered if that fortune I've amassed is going to do anything else besides collect dust before I pass it down to my children.
Yes, well, there are the children, but you can't take it with you. I always make money to enjoy it.
You know, you've been under constant investigation, and yet you don't seem frightened by it at all.
I've done nothing wrong. My hands are clean, and I have committed no crime, save this. Spies?
You've forgotten how insidious the grapevine is right here in River City. I just don't want my kids to know about any of this until I can catching my breath.
I like you breathless. I have to take this.
Oh, don't mind me.
I don't. Yes. Agreed. All right. I hate to put business before pleasure, but...
Oh. 1 minute he can't get enough of me, the next minute I'm out of here.
Temptress, vixen, seductress. You're not gone in 10 seconds, so...
What?
What are you trying to do? Start even more trouble than usual?
I shouldn't have said anything. Just forget I was here.
I was just at Montgomery's. He was alone. Barbara left work, then she went to Julia's, now she's on her way home.
Really? Where is she now, Hal?
I said she's on her way here.
Well, she certainly must be taking the scenic route because I know what I saw. I was just there and I saw them, Craig and Barbara, on the couch acting like a couple of sex-starved teenagers. I'm sorry. It's the truth.
She told me nothing had happened. She said that she had nothing to be ashamed of. Not yet. Not yet.
You and Barbara aren't really splitting up, are you?
Is there anything about my personal life you don't know?
Hey, your life, your business. Except where Parker is concerned.
Parker's fine, Carly.
For now. What happens when you start discussing custody?
What? Custody? What? I am still trying to keep this thing together, Carly.
How are you gonna do that, Hal? I don't want to criticize. I know that wouldn't do any good. I'm just curious.
I find enough dirt to put this parasite away. I get Barbara to forgive me for being me. I devote the rest of my life to Barbara and my kids. It's the same scenario. Nothing has changed.
Except now there's a knife sticking in your heart. You can't ignore that, Hal. Here's an idea. Let's put our heads together. Let's make a deal.
A deal? With you?
Craig showed me his true colors. All this time, after all was said and done, I was sure that he really wanted to help me get back on my feet, that he really wanted to see me with Parker.
And why would he want to do that? What's in it for him?
Well, it doesn't matter. Because now I know that he would sell me at the drop of a hat. He said it. In so many words, he said it. And so I said to myself, do unto Craig before he does unto me.
What's your price for wearing a wire?
Joint custody. You and me.
Just to be close to you, girl.
When words are not enough.
Turn on the lights and let's get
Say it with body and soul.
Come on to me, baby. Like you never done before. This is love.
Presenting the Body and Soul Collection. 24 love songs. Get Body and Soul on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes for just $19.99. Order with your credit card and get a free album featuring Marvin Gaye. 3 albums of sensual music for $19.99. You'll hear great artists like Jeffrey Osborne, Luther Vandross, Freddie Jackson, Patti LaBelle. Then audition other body and soul albums, satisfaction guaranteed.
I believe in miracles. Love's a miracle.
Remember, use your credit card and get 3 albums for just $19.99.
Call 1-800-308-3900 to order Body and Soul for only $19.99 plus $3.99 shipping and handling. Use your credit card and receive a free 3rd album. That's 1-800-308-3900. Or send check or money order to Body and Soul, Department 4, Richmond, Virginia, 23280.
Are you sure you followed the recipe? How old is this? Was there a recipe?
Too much wine with dinner? Serve up Roni, Pastaroni, Fettuccine Alfredo, and you'll hear...
More, please.
Roni, leave the wine behind.
Travel to a more peaceful place whenever you like. A creamy cafe au lait made with Taster's Choice and hot milk. Taster's Choice, the taste of choice.
Tonight, what does it take to win a People's Choice Award? Grace.
Watch and learn.
Whoa! Modesty.
You are my favorite singer. Really? If you don't count Barbra Streisand. Which I don't.
And professionalism.
I shoot you after you attack me with a chainsaw.
I had no idea.
Tony Danza guest.
Somebody get her a script.
And a Danish.
All new bet. Then it's Weatherman versus Anchorman in a no-holds-barred grudge match.
I'm like an alligator, and he's a helpless dog tethered in a Florida backyard.
Welcome to New York After Bet. All new CBS tonight.
The beginning of a new year. A chance to start fresh, to set goals, a chance to make a difference in your health and the way you feel. The perfect time to make an appointment with a dentist. At 1-800-DENTIST, we know how important regular dental care is in keeping your teeth healthy. So why not stick to your New Year's resolutions and take care of yourself? It's a whole new year. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-DENTIST, and we'll help you find a pre-screened dentist in your area. Call us today.
Introducing Zenadrin, the revolutionary new weight loss product that's reshaping America. Nancy lost an extraordinary 57 pounds in 9 weeks with Zenadrin and saw a big difference.
In just 1 week.
Mike lost 46 pounds with Zenadrin. Did you think he's happy? You better believe it. Lisa dropped an amazing 48 pounds in just 12 weeks.
Nothing works like Zenadrin.
Only Zenadrin has been clinically proven to increase fat loss 38 times more than diet and exercise alone. Get it today at GNC and health food stores everywhere.
How does AIG help customers save money?
If they're a member of a group that we sponsor, then a lot of times that membership is going to make a big difference for them.
Just how big?
There are some times when I save people hundreds of dollars compared to what they're currently paying.
So if you belong to groups like these or many others, you can qualify for big savings.
We have over 200 different groups, and we want to try and find the best one for them.
To start saving, call 533-AIGH. AIG Hawaii.
We make insurance easy.
Aloha, I'm Angela Keene. Mayor Jeremy Harris gives his $73 million budget plans to the City Council today. All the latest local news on KGMB 9 at 5 and 6 tonight.
Their experiments in death end up in murder. All new Diagnosis, CBS Thursday.
All I have to do is get Craig on tape. He admits to selling stolen microchips. We give the tape to the DA and game over,
Do you realize how risky this is?
No more risky than it was for me to spend all that time with him. Now, if the next words out of your mouth sound remotely like I told you so...
I told you so. Are you sure you want to do this?
Craig Montgomery has outlived his usefulness. His time is up.
All right. Let's say, by some miracle, by some act of God, this all goes by the book and we manage to pull it off. We get the tape on Montgomery. We get the goods on him. Montgomery goes to federal.
You patch things up with Barbara.
And you're worse off than you were when you started. No home, no job, and don't forget that Barbara is not your #1 fan. You two wind up warring over Parker again.
Not necessarily.
Is there something else that you know that I don't?
If I get the proof you need to put Craig behind bars, Barbara realizes what a creep he is, your marriage is saved, and then we bang out a custody agreement without Barbara interfering. She'll be so grateful she'll have to shut up for once, and we all go to sleep tickled pink. What do you think?
You've got it all figured out, haven't you?
Yes, I do. No one was going to do it for me. One wrong move. It's my life. I know that. I'm willing to risk it. What do you have to lose if I don't?
All right. All right. I'll hook you up with the wire. I'll run you through it. I'll show you the pitfalls to watch out for. I'll tell you how to guide the conversation toward the microchips without tipping him off.
There's just one condition, Hal.
Carly!
Jack cannot know. He cannot have anything to do with this.
He is running this case with me. How do you propose that I do that?
I don't care what you do. You just keep him as far away from me as possible.
This is Jack Snyder we're talking about, the one you need a transfusion to get out of your system. That Jack Snyder.
What do you know about it?
More than I care to, believe me.
Well, things are different now. There are children involved. Parker and Jack has a baby on the way. I'm moving on with my life. All I want is Craig Montgomery out of it, permanently.
And what are we waiting for? I will call somebody. I'll get him over here to watch Parker, and we'll get you down to the station and get you wired up.
Carly has absolutely nothing to do with this investigation.
Right.
Oh, Montgomery is a criminal, Isaac.
The world is full of them.
Right, and I want to put this one behind bars.
Oh, the humanitarian. It must be so hard walking around so full of it.
Oh, just because Montgomery isn't armed doesn't mean he's not dangerous.
You and Hal made it personal. You played right into his hands. You got mad instead of getting even.
Like you got it.
That's right. And now he's out of my business. For good.
Well, that was everybody's goal.
Yeah, but who did something about it? Me, huh? The guy without the badge.
Oh, I understand. You're so much better than everybody else.
Only two people got what they want in this thing. Me, I have my club in classier hands. And Craig's got his hands wherever he wants to play.
So you press charges against his son to what, rattle his cage?
I told you. My part in this is over.
No, this case is going forward with or without your signature. Why don't you do us all a favor? Help us out. Hey, look, you know what? I know it's not your style, but you do this one thing for me, I'll owe you one.
Would you tell her about the...
No, I didn't say a word. Abigail, how did you find out that Jake asked us to move in with him?
I was sort of hoping that comment would slip under the radar, but, no. Okay. Look, it's not like we were trying to listen in on you.
Thought you guys were asleep.
Yeah, we were. Adam's video camera was on. Remember? That was the night Vicky made the lipstick marks on the mirror. We just wanted to see if she'd showed up, and you guys...
Came into the room, and the camera was still running.
Yeah, and we're really sorry about that. And speaking of running, I should run on out of here.
I'll call you.
Okay, I'll talk to you.
Bye, Adam. Look, Molly, I wasn't trying to spy on you, and I wasn't even going to mention anything until you guys came to me yourselves. What happened?
It's just not the right time.
Molly, it's the perfect time.
I think she's talking about Vicky.
What? I'm not afraid. Are you afraid, Jake? No. Molly, what, are you afraid? You are. What are you afraid of?
It's me, Abigail. It's always been me.
Jake, don't be afraid of Jake. He grows on you. I mean, he's a little bit much, but... Molly, if we move out, what gets solved? Absolutely nothing. We need each other now.
Maybe she's right.
I know I'm right, and I say we stay.
It's not like you haven't heard this before, but you know how I vote.
Good. Okay. Well, I knew you guys would make the right decision. I'm gonna go unpack my bag.
Some girl you got there.
Yep. I don't know.
What about moving in?
About that, about us, about anything for that matter. Jake, your dead wife just came back to talk to you. She just had connections with you, something that you didn't think could happen, you now believe in.
I thought that's what you wanted.
I did. I do. You don't have an experience like that and then snap your fingers and your whole life goes back to normal. That just doesn't happen. It's like after a heart attack or after falling down a flight of stairs or something, you come back and you gotta take small steps. You gotta take it slow because whether you know it or not, everything in your life has changed.
Because of you. In all kinds of bizarre ways. You wanna know the best part? I get to talk to you at the end of every day.
There's something you want to tell me?
It's about what happened today with Vicky. I just want to make sure that you want to hear it.
There's a new prescription treatment called Remicade that could change your life by giving you lasting relief from the pain and stiffness of rheumatoid arthritis. Your doctor may add Remicade if you are on methotrexate already and not responding well. You take 1 dose of Remicade every 8 weeks after the first 3 doses. Of course, Remicade is not for everyone. Serious infections requiring hospitalization have been reported. If you are prone to or have a history of infections, currently have one, or develop one while taking Remicade, tell your doctor right away. There's a risk of serious infusion reactions with hives, difficulty breathing, and low blood pressure. Ask your rheumatologist about Remicade, or call today.
There's just one cookie worth all this. Only Oreo. Now introducing a smaller version of the classic. New mini Oreos.
Every day, millions of dead cells build up on our skin, accenting wrinkles and leaving skin dry and dull. Every day, Alpha Hydrox gently lifts these cells away, defending against wrinkles and revealing moist, soft, smooth skin. Alpha Hydrox.
Because there's more to being a woman. There's Summer's Eve feminine care products. Deodorant spray, powder, and feminine wash. Summer's Eve. Enjoy being a woman.
Hello, America, how are you?
You know, when you eat good, you feel good.
Healthy Choice soups make it easy to feel good.
We're both feeling good.
And now they have a whole new taste that may surprise you. Healthy Choice. Feel good food.
It's a law of physics. The only man on the plane with a cold will sit next to you. Thank goodness for Kleenex tissues. Kleenex Cold Care has 3 germ-blocking layers to help keep germs where they belong.
CBS tonight. Jimmy Dodson's marriage is about to end.
I feel like I'm losing everything.
But the fight for his daughter's love is just beginning.
I don't want to have 2 beds and 2 houses and never know where I live.
Ellen Burstyn, Robert Loggia, Penelope Ann Miller, Annie's Alicia Morton, and Jag's David James Elliott in a breakthrough role.
I'm so sorry.
A world premiere movie.
Do you still love Mom?
I'll always love your mom.
Dodson's Journey. CBS tonight.
You know, you really don't owe me an explanation here. I mean, it must have been a very emotional experience for you. It was for me, and I never even met her.
I want to tell you what happened. I mean, when I saw Vicky, when it was just the 2 of us, there was... I don't know, there was part of me that wanted us to be together again.
You don't have to tell me this.
the woman that I saw, the image, that was just part of it. I mean, it wasn't the flesh and the blood or the heart or the soul of the woman that I loved. I mean, Vicky will always be a big part of me. And whatever reason that she's come back here for unfinished business before she can cross over, it's certainly not so she can have me in her life.
So why do you think she's here?
I don't know. But I know what my future is. It's here with you and Abigail. I let things get in the way with Vicky. And I know if I make the same mistake with you, that
You keep pushing me away, though.
it's not because It's not because I don't love you. It's because I don't want everything that I'm going through to hurt you.
Are you sure you want me here? I mean, are you sure that Abigail didn't just come in and put you under pressure because she saw the bags?
What do you think I'm on? Some kind of charity here? The minute I don't want you here, I'm gonna kick you out.
How do you put up with me?
I don't know. I ask myself that every minute of every day. I like you. I like you here. I like looking at your gorgeous face. But you know that I like the way that we I like the way that we dance. I like the way that we sleep. I like that when we wake up in the middle of the night, we're
Holding hands?
Yes. I like the way that we hold hands. I like your noise. God, you make wonderful noise. I like that no matter what hits the fan, that I've got you to come home to.
What about Vicky?
You know, I don't know what the future holds for me. But I know that whatever twists and turns happen, I want them to happen with you. I want us to be like a family. Hmm?
You're absolutely positive. Unless he has a clone, he's got the same eyes, he's got the same nose.
Gabriel Frank, he's got quite a little record here. Extortion, fraud, misdemeanors, petty larceny, conspiracy.
Yeah, if he's your guy. If you find Gabriel Frank, you're gonna find Ruby and you're gonna find the old lady.
Wait here.
I knew you could do it. And soon I'll show you how grateful I am.
Who's your girlfriend, Jennifer? You did leave me a note about going to see a girlfriend, didn't you? Or are you just playing games?
Dad, I can explain.
Can you explain why you lied to me? I trusted you, Jennifer. We had a deal. I trusted you.
Hal, she was with us the whole time.
Should that make me feel better about my daughter lying to me?
It's been a month and I can explain.
Not one word. I don't want to hear one word from you. Let's go.
Hey, Hal, I'm pretty sure they just positively ID'd the guy who conned Brian.
Really? Tell it to somebody who gives a
Hey,
damn.
listen, don't you think we should check it out at least?
I've got emergencies. I've got legitimate emergencies. I do not ask hard-working cops to chase phantom con men who may or may not exist.
Hal, maybe here in public you could cut Jennifer some slack.
Now you're gonna tell me how to run my family? You do what you have to do. I'm taking my daughter home. Let's go.
Hey, Hal. Aren't you forgetting one minor piece of business here?
Wait here. I'll be back.
But we're running out of time.
All right, look, I know what you're thinking.
We're guilty until proven otherwise?
No, we're gonna research this Gabriel Frank and find out what kind of person we're dealing with.
What's gonna happen if...
Just let us worry about it.
We will get him one way or the other, all right? We'll get a statement. We'll find out how he knows this Ruby woman. Now, it's not going to get you off completely, but it might enable us to plead you down.
It's not the case that I'm worried about.
Excuse me.
Hey, look who's here. The delouse in your favorite cell, or are you just here on official business?
I'm waiting for Hal.
Yeah? The way he took off out of here, I wouldn't expect him anytime soon.
He'll come back.
He has to come back. He's the only one who can help me.
Just wanna say how I missed you all day. So I'm baking big old biscuits. They're the heart of the meal. My heart to yours.
Rough, red, tight, dry, chapped, itchy, flaky. The 7 symptoms of dry skin. Kiss 'em goodbye. With new St. Ives Vitamin E and A Lotion, the only moisturizer that combines the antioxidant power of vitamins E and A with Swiss botanicals clinically proven to heal dry skin. 7 damaging symptoms? Bye-bye. 1 powerful solution. New St. Ives Vitamin E and A Lotion.
Car insurance bills getting too hot to handle? Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hello? No, I can't save you money on car insurance. You want Geico, not Gecko. Well, that's uncalled for.
Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
If her flu medicine makes her sleep during the day, she won't sleep much at night. Introducing new Dimetap Non-Drowsy Flu, specifically created for non-drowsy relief. New Dimetap Non-Drowsy Flu. Knocks out the flu, not your kid.
Just how powerful are new Whisk laundry tablets? Introducing Whisk Dual Action Tablets, a new form of detergent so infused with stain-fighting enzymes, it's as if dirt never happened at all. Whisk Dual Action Tablets.
You know what I love about a Tic Tac? They're perfect. Not too big or too small. Only 1.5 calories. And just the right amount of mint. So you can breathe friendly. Very friendly. Tic Tac, breathe friendly.
Did you hear that? That's the sound of the special kind of clean we quilt into every sheet of Quilted Northern.
Black tissue doesn't have it.
All that quilting leaves you feeling clean. Squeaky clean.
Quilted Northern for a quilted clean. Friday, a shocking discovery.
The one-armed man had a wife?
Haven't followed her. If you think you know the fugitive, think again.
You know my name? Who are you?
All new Fugitive. Then a frozen body. A cold-blooded killer.
I've killed 3 women.
A chilling episode that can't be missed.
Was written by a woman.
All new CSI CBS Friday.
I'm glad you're back, Jake. This place wasn't the same without you. Not much fun living a double life, is it?
What would you know about it?
Oh, right, what would I know? There's just a couple who adopted me and raised me, who live half a world away, and then there's Molly and Holden, who I so want to be a part of my life. How do I fit all these people I love into my life without making the other side feel left out? You're right. I know Zip.
Guess with all those, parental units, you don't have much room for me.
I can't imagine a girl in the world not having room for a Jake.
Well, I'll tell you, I would... always have room for Abigail.
Good. You know, I think it's time to admit that I wasn't going anywhere.
See you in the AM.
Hey, Jake.
Don't try to sneak up on me. I see you there. What, you doing, spying on me?
Missing you.
How much are you missing me?
I want to show you.
Is that right? And where are we going?
You're just gonna have to wait and see.
Maylin, always a pleasure.
Unless, of course, if you have other business. More enticing matters to put to bed.
Some things can't be avoided.
Where's Carly?
She should be here any minute.
Well, if she's as focused on the chips as you are, I fear for us all.
Don't be so dramatic. I've just put the final piece into place. Everyone is under control.
You mean everything?
No, I meant what I said. When this deal goes down, I will have everything I want, free and clear.
Jennifer, hold it. Hold it! Not one more step. You lied to me.
I was doing something important. These people conned Brian, and they were gonna do it to a lot of other people if we didn't do anything.
I don't give a damn about you and Brian saving the world. I care about you lying to me. I care about where you are, and I care about who you're with.
I was at a police station. And I know you think Bryant is the devil or something, and I know you think I'm doing stuff that I shouldn't, but I'm not Mom.
I know that.
And just because you and Mom aren't crazy about each other right now doesn't mean you have to take it out on me.
I'm not.
Maybe you don't mean to, Dad, but you are. Because you're obviously ticked off about something, I can tell, and whatever's going on with you guys, it's not my fault.
Of course it isn't.
So stop punishing me for it, because you are. I mean, ever since Thanksgiving, even before Thanksgiving, I mean, this place has been like no man's land, dodging bullets, watching out for landmines, wondering what's gonna set you off next, and having to act like everything's okay around Parker and Will. I'm doing the best I can.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm not a baby anymore, Dad, okay? You don't have to keep secrets from me.
Honey, it's not that we want to keep secrets from you. It's just that we don't know what to tell you right now.
Well, then what's the problem?
Jan, it's just...
You don't have to protect me, Dad. Okay, I've been through this before, remember? Seen the signs. I don't even cry about it anymore. Okay, I can handle it, I can. Are you and Mom breaking up again?
Jennifer...
Just say it, okay? Just say something!
I wish I could tell you what you want to hear right now.
I just want to hear the truth. I can handle it, okay? It's just the not knowing that is driving me crazy.
The truth. The truth is, I don't know what the truth is right now. But I am doing everything I can to keep this family together. You believe that, don't you? And I'll tell you something else. After this investigation is over, I'm going to make sure that this family is in one piece. I guarantee you that.
Don't do that, Hal. Don't make promises you can't keep. Come on, Hal, where are you? Hey.
Hi.
Can I use the phone?
Knock yourself out.
Don't do this to yourself, Carly. You can't have him. Walk away. Just walk away.
Harley.
Jack. What are you doing?
Dear comfy consumer, if you think soft is all that matters in toilet paper, dream on. I'm Kleenex Cottonelle toilet paper, and my thick ripples go beyond soft to leave you feeling fresh, dry, and confidently clean. Now that's a dream come true. Kleenex Cottonelle. When you think of clean, think of me.
Last flu season, doctors turned to new prescription medicines to help fight the flu. And the one they turned to most was Tamiflu, the #1 doctor-prescribed flu treatment. Tamiflu goes right to the very cause of the flu, attacking the flu virus itself. Don't delay. As soon as your symptoms start, coughing, fever, chills, and body aches, visit your doctor.
Hello, I need to see the doctor.
And ask if Tamiflu is right for you, so you can start feeling better, faster. 1 out of 10 may experience mild to moderate nausea or vomiting. Fewer may experience bronchitis, sleeplessness, or dizziness. When it's flu, doctors write Tamiflu more than any other prescription.
Recently in Indiana, something strange happened. A family came to dinner when called. Meanwhile, in Boston, chicken Alfredo was served. It disappeared. These events were traced to the freezer, where this was found.
Inside a meal with chicken and vegetables kids actually like. Who could be responsible for these strange events?
Green Giant Complete Skillet Meals make dinner a giant success.
Go ahead, fill him up until he bursts. You need Jet Dry. If you only use detergent, you're only doing half the job. Plus 1 Jet Dry bottle lasts 30 loads. Hey, look at that, huh? No spots, no film.
Jet Dry, once a month for sparkling dishes.
If you go into Hidden Valley today, you're in for a big surprise. It's new Easy Squeeze Ranch. The same creamy, fresh taste you love on salads, made easy to squeeze on other stuff too. New Easy Squeeze from Hidden Valley.
I just want my cold sore to go away sooner.
Introducing non-prescription Abreva. It starts to work at the tingle to shorten healing time.
It really works?
Only Abreva has Decosanol, approved by the FDA to shorten healing time. New Abreva. Start to heal it as soon as you feel it.
I like that.
CBS Saturday. Lydia DeLuca's having the worst day of her life.
No!
You just got robbed, Lyd.
I have to do this report.
So what else could go wrong?
You have to sub for your mother at bingo.
Oh, God.
We've already lost 10 minutes.
Ladies, it's only bingo.
What?
And all new That's Life. CBS Saturday.
CBS Sunday on the #1 movie network. If you like your movie shaken, not stirred, CBS has a bond for you.
James Bond.
Let the mayhem begin.
For the first time on network television.
Is it something I said?
Pierce Brosnan, Terry Hatcher, Michelle Yeoh.
Next time I'll take the elevator.
Tomorrow Never Dies. CBS Sunday. Now meet the men of the new Survivor. The custom truck builder.
I am Colby.
The Harvard law student.
I am Nick.
The military intelligence officer.
I am Kel.
The software company owner.
I am Mike.
The chef.
I am Keith.
Survivor premieres right after the Super Bowl on CBS.
I was kicked out of her house.
She was cheating on me.
Complete housekeeping and spacious